We're out for a morning walk. We wanted to tell you guys about the VA in Manila.
Está aquí, hero. Está aquí. Go, 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 go. He's on his adventure. It's his birthday. We're celebrating his 9th birthday.
Girl's 39. Happy birthday.
Careful, careful, there's people in front of you.
It's like, I got Japan, you got Spain, and she's making fun of them. Okay, let's see. No, we're going right here through the center. We don't know. All right, we made it to Barcelona, and our bags are here. Yes. It was 18 hours of misery, but we made it. And we're gonna get to the hotel and just go relax, take a shower.
All right, guys, welcome back. We got to Spain, Barcelona, and we have our luggage is way too big. Our luggage is just too much, so we gotta wait for a van. A regular taxi cab like this doesn't fit us. I think the kids pack way too much. Okay, Hero doesn't think that he packed that much.
I didn't even pack anything in this thing. It's the most lightest out of all of them. Literally a baby could carry this. You know what you should have done? You should have put your clothes in Hero's luggage.
That's true.
And then bring your luggage as an empty.
Yeah.
¿Cuatro? Y todo eso. Ay, perdona. No, entonces como os juntáis y vosotros sois 4 también con esto.
All right, trying to get a cab. I don't know what she said, but I think she's trying to get us. All right, Sam, go ahead.
We are so lucky because we got like a 8. We got an 8-seater. 9.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome
we're in
back.
Barcelona right now.
Barcelona.
We wanted to do a quick video for morning walk. We wanted to tell you guys about the VA in Manila. Hobart.
Okay, that building right there, University of Barcelona. But anyways, go ahead. So, the VA in Philippines. How difficult is it to transition from the United States veterans to VA system to the Philippines VA system? Well, actually, we have 2 different experiences, and my experience is it's a little bit harder than these, but this was a lot easier.
Yeah,
how did you start your process?
All I did was call. I was like stuck in traffic, and I was like, okay, I want to go to the VA, maybe in a month or something. So I called and I gave them all my info. They put me right into the system, and 2 weeks later, I got an email. Well, you got an email, and so maybe they had the wrong email on file.
Come on.
But anyways, I got an appointment within a month.
Yeah.
Real easy.
Okay, so what happened is that, like, we did that thing. We're a married couple, you know what I mean? Background in the military. We're both in the VA system, so we're both retired. We want to make sure that we transition. So we transition over here. She calls, right? She's on the phone, and the guy's done and over with. It's like, okay, is there anything else? Actually, yeah, there is. My husband also needs to transfer all of his stuff to the VA here in Manila. And the guy's like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I start giving him all the information, the whole baloney, social, date of birth, last 4, whatever, okay? So then you give him all the basic stuff that the VA would be asking for. And, about 3 weeks later, they said 5 days. In 5 days, call back. But we didn't need to because I got an email after 2 weeks. They said, hey, by the way, right, for the email was like Mrs. Divina. I was like, what the hell? This is not my same last name. I was like, this is not me. So I gave it to her. I gave it to Dee, and she was able to kind of contact them and make an appointment a month later. Well, guess what? I was like, while she was on the phone making her appointment, I also spoke to them. And I said, hey, I should be in there too. So hook me up. And the guy's like, nah, man, I don't know who you talked to, but they didn't put you in the system at all. I was like, well, but I'm the one who got the email. It's like, yeah, but that's not true. It's not in the system, so you got it twisted. I said, okay, well, that's not really good. So I said, okay, all right, sounds good. Then I will do the whole process again. Well, I ended up not doing the whole process, but because we were just been busy, or we've just been traveling.
Yeah, we've been traveling, and we just got back from Japan. And so when we went back to my appointment, and my husband went with me, and I got checked in like normal, started having my appointment, and my husband goes up to the counter.
Okay, so I go up to the counter and I said, hey, can you please check me in the system? I talked to a guy and he says, yeah, I'm in. I got the email. In fact, I'm in the system because you guys sent me an email in a letter, right? You guys sent me a letter in the mail. And so I showed the lady. I was like, what? Yeah, it says, but this says Department of Defense. It doesn't say Department of the VA. I was like, oh, damn it. Oh, so this is not you guys? No, it's not us. But clearly I'm in the system because that's exactly what's happening, is that they're sending me letters in the mail. So I went there, right? I thought it was gonna be very difficult. Like, hey, let's go through the whole process. So I spoke to the person up front, and they're like, hey, do you wanna make an appointment right now? Do you wanna see somebody right now? Or talk to someone? I was like, yeah, that would be great. So I went in there, filled out like 2 sheets of paper. Information about myself, my background, and then information about family, finances, and things like that. I answered those questions like half-heartedly. I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about my finances, but I left that blank. Talked about like children and,
It's just a demographic.
It's a demographic stuff. Some of the stuff I didn't fill out. But immediately I spoke to somebody face to face, and they're like, hey, by the way, I can get you an appointment. Do you want an in-person appointment, or do you want like a video? I was like, hey, hook me up. I live in the province, so I don't want to drive all the way over here. Give me a video. So I got a video appointment, which is in August. And guess what? They gave me all my medications on the spot. I mean, I waited an hour, but I got my medications that same day. I think we only waited 30 minutes after her appointment.
Yeah.
For me to get my stuff. Now, but here's the thing. If you are VA connected, right? If whatever illness you have is connected.
Are you covering the microphone?
Yeah. No, I'm not covering the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Whatever illnesses you have covered by the VA, that's the only thing that they'll work on.
Oh yeah.
So, if you have mental health, they can only give you medication for mental health. If you have VA for what do they call it? Orthopedics, which is back, knees, neck, shoulders. That's what I have. They won't see you there because it's like obsolete. They took out the doctors from that area. So I thought it was interesting because what we are used to in the United States is that you go to the VA, they'll do everything for you. They'll do blood work, they'll give you all your vaccines, they'll do all that stuff. Not here. Unless you're service connected,
very small
they won't do it. Yeah.
Of stuff they'll do.
But the thing is, they'll give you medication. So individuals who need medication for whatever reason, they'll definitely take you there. So I got my meds. I'm seeing my person later on in August, and so we're pretty much connected. Now, I want to get my blood work done, and the person who was behind the counter, who was setting me up, says, hey, you know what, just talk to your doctor and see if they'll order your blood work and all that stuff as well, and you should be fine. So, I want to see if I have hypertension, whatever it is, which I think I do.
Let me see. Okay. Hey guys. Okay, so the VA is really close. It's in Pasay. Is that how you say it?
Pasay.
Oh, Pasay. And it's really close to Mall of Asia. It's literally like a 10-minute drive to Mall of Asia. We ended up staying the night in a hotel out there called TRYP Hotel.
Trip.
It was nice. It was by Wyndham. I mean, it's got a sky. You got the rooftop pool, and I mean, it has everything you need. But we ended up spending the night out there. just so we wouldn't have to deal with traffic in Manila. Getting out of Manila took us at least an hour, maybe 2, to get out of Manila. So if you've got an appointment out there, it's not a bad idea to spend the night out there. And then we hit up the mall and had a great time. So getting into the VA in Manila was not hard. All it was a phone call.
Yeah. Okay, so something else too. They did give me a resource list, and they said, hey, you know, you're service connected, obviously. So you're service connected, so what you could do is go to these hospitals that we contract with, and they give me like 5 different hospitals. And there, they will take care of you, you know? You don't have to do the whole process of like paying it out of pocket and contact insurance, and then you'll get your money back, hopefully. No,
We haven't tried using these services yet, so
we haven't,
we'll let you know when we do.
But that gives me hope, because then I don't have to, you know, I can just go there and kind of check it out. Maybe that's something that we will do later on at a later date. Is just go to the hospital, check it out, see what they can do, provide for us.
And maybe they can work on, you know, taking your blood so that they can check for those ailments.
Yeah, so ortho, if you got like back problems like me, knees, shoulders, and it's service connected, they can't help you in the clinic in Manila. And the reason for that is because they took it out. So VA, you know, if you're watching this, listening to this,
we need it back.
We need it back. We need it back. You definitely have bases in Philippines, and you got soldiers all the way over here, but then, you know, you're not taking care of them. All right. So, but hey, guess what, guys? We are in Barcelona, and look at this background.
University.
I think this whole background right here is Barcelona.
University as well.
Barcelona University.
Yeah,
And
it's like
so-
a whole block.
Yeah, we are out on a morning walk. Everything,
Escola, Politi,
everything is,
Técnica,
everything's in
Superior
Spanish.
de Edificio de Barcelona.
So interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. We hope you can get connected with the VA so you can get your benefits here in Manila. I say here in Manila because we are out of Manila, so, or out of the Philippines. Anyway, but yeah, we're in Barcelona right now. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, Barcelona got BBLs.
Hey. Horrible.
Bye.
These are our first coffees. Okay. Cheers. Tiny cup.
Cafe City.
It's Americano.
That's black.
Yeah, it's black.